Oops. Well, hey, you get to explore the sun one time. We explored it. We got our one exploration of the sun in. But more importantly, I figured that, turns out the reason you can't land on that moon is the moment that you get close enough to land on it, it just completely disappears. I thought maybe if I kept it in my view, it wouldn't disappear, but nope. That quantum moon just is a no-go. Come on. Breach the atmosphere already. We good? Alright, we're good. Brittle Hollow. That's where we're headed next. No, 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 no. Get out of the atmosphere. Honestly. Up, 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 up. We're coming in a little hot. Coming in a little hot there. Had to overshoot it for a second, but that's good. Am I liking the game? It's neat so far. Slow down, and Gucci. Boop. Easy peasy. Trees detected. It's windy here. All right, we got some ruins to take a peek at. Oh, good, more bones. I was hoping to find more of those. Oh, is this one of those gravitational crystals? Think I could pick one up and use it? Oh, campfire. Marshmallows. The journey here from the South Pole has been, I'm gonna go with harrowing because of the, all of the meteors, but hey, at least I made it here unconcussed and not on fire. Okay, let's see. I poked around a little, and there's some sort of old know-my path that starts across from my campsite, inside the ruined building with trees growing out of it. Doesn't look like anything horrible, just stairs leading down. I can handle stairs. After I get my supplies together, I'll follow the path and see where it leads. Yeah, but it's never just stairs. It's what the stairs lead to. Ghost matter. Uh-oh. Gonna want my, photo. Yep. Ghost matter inside of this little house thing. We don't want to touch those. Now that we know there's ghost matter in the area, we'll keep taking a peek about. Okay, this seems safe enough. Yeah, I'm sure that was fine. Cool. You know what I'm really liking about this game? That there's so much alien stuff. Unidentified signal nearby. But first, let's read this. Gravitational Crystal Workshop. Now that's forever far away. Quantum fluctuations, maybe? Oh, we got a quantum fluctuation down here. Okay. Double check around here for any more Outer Wilds things. That's another planet. That's also another planet. Oh. Banjo player down here, okay. Okay, so there's quantum fluctuations and there's a dude down here. Gravity cannon. Oh my. Everything in this game is alien stuff. Yeah, but what I mean by alien stuff, I mean, like, completely different technologies and whatnot, and weird gravity crystals and stuff like that. It's really easy to make a spacefaring sim and still have it just be mostly, like, human stuff. After all, have you seen Starfield? So, fire, ice. Okay, so I have to defeat the fire temple, the ice temple, and the water temple, and then put them all together and make my entryway in to get the Triforce, right? That's what this says, yeah? I think that's what this means. Huh, well, that was deeply unpleasant. Made it this far, though. Guess that's the part to focus on, and not how I'll eventually have to get back up that path. But wow, this place sure is something. Looks like the Hanging City is north from here, and east is a gravity cannon. I definitely want to see that. And another thing, I'm detecting oxygen from somewhere below, which is good since I used up a lot of my supply screaming during the trip down from the surface. As soon as I stop dry heaving, I'm gonna head further down below so I can refill my tank. Okay. The Hanging City. Oh, this place is cool. Speed. I hope most people do that to get around. Because otherwise, why are you just walking? You have a jetpack. Interesting. School District. Meltwater District. Eye Shrine District. Black Hole Forge. I'm sorry, that's a signal for a... That's a shape for a black hole forge? We saw that back on our planet, and it was going absolutely fucking nuts at the beginning of a reset. So the school is 1, Meltwater is 2, Eye Shrine is 3, Black Hole is up there. So Meltwater is right below me. Black Hole Forge controls. By the way, Banjo Man, where are you anyway? That way. Gotcha. The Ash Twin Project requires a powerful, highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? You don't got any more, huh? Got a scroll. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Oh, I know. The greatest challenge here, I think, is we don't have the desire for such a powerful core or any of the original crafters of the vessel's core. Clary, no, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting similar cores. Poke, I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of its designs to me. Spire, abandoning the vessel's warp core and its casing means losing valuable knowledge. Midis, this is true. However, its knowledge we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn, I think. Idea, this is the safest path for our clan. If the safest path the best one, our goal is worth the risk. Cassava, is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Poke says, I would very much like to craft such a powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design. I'm assuming they didn't quite succeed at creating said warp core. And we're going to be the ones that have to inherit and create it ourselves. Or maybe they did succeed in it and set everything up to make another one if they needed one. Solution 1, we could retrieve the warp core from the vessel. Flock says this would require a return to Dark Bramble. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perished there. My mentor Coleus and his mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil on Ember Twin. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. Ramie. I remember that anglerfish fossil. We used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Coleus. What Mellorai and I have learned from that fossil would theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. Ramie, the vessel's warp core is broken, at best. I recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. There's no guaranteed reward for that risk. Okay, so now we know why Dark Bramble is broken to bits, because they crashed into it and had a cataclysmic explosion that busted the planet, I guess. Konoi, perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me there was little time to assess the nature or extent of the damage. Cassava, even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint, provided we're able to transport it back here. So if they never succeeded in that, then we could... Okay, I see where this is going. We have to go to the Dark Bramble, get the warp core itself, bring it back here to serve as blueprints so that we can make a warp core for ourselves. Poke, I feel strange, trying to recreate a Nona's warp core without him. At times, it still feels strange to no longer be his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis. This will always feel strange. Even though my time with him was short, I miss my old mentor, and deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably, but what if excitement has clouded my assessment of my own abilities? Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Nona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I've bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Still, all I can give is my best. And as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary and Root in the Forge, and I have my clan. I'm not alone. We can all die together. Never alone. Did that do a thing? Oh, that did a thing. That lets me go up. To the roof. Or at least the second floor. And if I change you to down there, then it'll take me down. Yep. Anything else up here? Am I on the opposite side of the planet now? I am. So that's a shortcut to get you to the opposite side of the planet. I'm going to take a hot guess and say that that moon is not something I can land on. Heh, get it? A hot guess. It's covered in molten magma. Hey, look. Another one of these. This isn't going crazy, though, because horrible things aren't happening. For now. Oh, there was more fuel. The Hanging City, below 50 meters. So this would be another entry point I could use. Thank you, Artie Moo, for the follow. I gotta say, these guys were apparently really colorful. Thank you, Zephyrtronium, as well. Clary, to our friends on Brittle Hollow, I just warped here from the White Hole Station on the other side of Brittle Hollow's black hole. Our design worked. We've successfully recreated warp travel. Hope, I don't know how close it is to Anona's original design, but as long as what we have built works, then I'm delighted. I knew we could do it. Cassava, I hope you're reading this. Wait, this can't be correct. Clary, have you seen these readings? If they were accurate, they would violate causality. There must be an equipment error somewhere. I'm returning to the White Hole Station. If you and Root meet me there, we can run a full diagnostic and hopefully locate the problem. Don't tell Cassava. Felix, this is wonderful news. I can't wait to see the warp tower, although it's been a long time since I've jumped through a black hole. I see. So, I mean, that is a theory about black holes, is that they would open up interdimensional or at least intergalactic travel from one to the next. If you could somehow survive the incredible amount of force and pressure that a black hole would exude upon your body. That's a big if, though. Ow. My forehead. Has anyone observed the phantom moon that sometimes greets us in the night sky? Your thoughts interest me. Plume, I'm interested in your playful moon. Is it much like its violent friend, Hollow's lantern? Imagine if there were 2 volcanic moons. Then I imagine there would be none of us left. Hypothesis, there can exist too much lava. I'd strongly prefer we test the null hypothesis. This moon isn't volcanic to my unaided eye. Sometimes it leaves its friend Hollow's lantern for nights at a time. The nights the moon circles this planet appear random. Seems to travel as it likes. I compliment your eyes. How do you imagine it disappears? Hypothesis, could it be a shift in the light spectrum? Suppose this moon is too shy to show us its face. So they're talking about the quantum moon, obviously. Oh, hello, meteorite that just landed on this planet. Presumably blasted off from the volcanic moon that orbits this planet. Yep, there it is. Look how cute. Let's hope it doesn't burn me to death. Boy, that's a little too close for comfort, I'd say. No other ruins in this area? Just some rock. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. It just disappeared. That's not supposed to happen. Where's the crater with the giant rock that just landed? Clearly it should have landed here and left a big crater. And also, it would appear that I figured out why that bramble that landed on our home planet, when you launch a little probe into it, seems to stretch on forever on the inside, is because it's acting as a warp point. And likely warping back to the Bramble planet. We also now know that those horrifying anglerfish creatures probably become larger than they were in our museum. Larger and scarier. So that'll be fun to go to eventually. You know, I'm having a tiny bit of trouble figuring out exactly where I had come from. And unfortunately, I can't seem to find a thing that'll let me shift this to a down instead of keeping it as an up. Oops. Because if I could find one of those, that would be lovely. But I can't. I can see these things, which you can fit something inside of, but I haven't found anything to go inside of them either. So either I completely missed them like a goober, or they're in some other location. I'm not sure which. Don't want to go that way. Oh no! Well, time for a really exploratory jump, huh? Well then. We now know that that is, warp technology at its finest. Oh, my legs. Oh, my ankles. Oh, I'm fine. Reorient ourselves a little bit. Alright, you. Oh, I bet I can take this back through that hole. What is this gonna show me? What? The only thing I can maybe see is that? But what significance does that hold? Show me again. Maybe I can reorient myself so I'm not an idiot. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure what this is supposed to be showing me. Obviously, that changes greatly the moment that we get out of it. Showing things that once were but are no more. Stop it! Spin! You bitch. I swear to God. Oh, hey, hold on. I wonder. Let's experiment with something here. Come here. Give me that. Oh, I'm gonna run out of fuel at this rate. Ah, my head! Alright, let's put this in this. Does that show me the exact same thing, yes or no? Nope, that's gonna open this up. Alright. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready. But there's still one more rule you need to learn. Come to see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. The tower's on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you cross the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. My gratitude for the directions, Bells. I'll see you soon. 50% fuel. How will I have a ship log? I'm so far from the ship. Captain's log. Shit's fucked. I have, gone very far away from the ship. but at the same time, this is pretty neat. Captain's log. I'm afraid I'm going to find a horrifying monster out here. But so far, we seem to be safe. My ship is made of logs. You know what? Fair. Captain's log! That's not what I wanted to do. That almost launched me into the cold vacuum of space. Oh, there's stuff here. There's definitely stuff here. The crossroads. Oh no, not now, Mr. Sun. I'm busy. Oh no, I broke it. Well, I'm running out of time to explore this area. Yeah. All right, you. Quick. Wrong way. I said quick. We're on a limited schedule here. Let's go. Well, I think we're out. Almost out of fuel here. Here comes the sun. Well, you know, we could go out a worse way. We're almost out of fuel anyway, so, a cataclysmic supernova's as good a way to go out as any. If I time this just right and leap into this just as it passes through that, then I bet I can avoid it. Let's go! Oh, I don't think I have enough fuel to get there. Quick! Last chance. Well, I tried. That's why it starts you off looking at the sky, so you can specifically see that happen. Alright, you nerds, I'm out of here. I got places to be. It starts you out looking at a specific planet in order for you to see a ship launch off of it. There we go, back to Brittle Hollow. There's clearly more stuff for me to find there. Alright, slow it, 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 slow it. Slow it. Ooh, good dodge. How'd you like that one, chat? Fancy dodge right there. Alright, so this is where we had exited. The entryway I first found was on the southern area. But hey, I don't think I looked in this place before, so let's do that. Gotta move it just a little bit. There we go. Totally planned? Of course it was planned. I used the ability to roll the ship so that I wouldn't smash my face into it right at the last second. It was close, I'll give you that. But we made it work. So what's this going on over here? Escape Pod 1. It is a distress beacon. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. This is good news, at least. Have you heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals, however. If it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude, if we can. Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourselves, swiftly. The volcanic moon is returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. I believe the moon is past. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We are certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms. Oh, you know I'm heading in here. You know I'm going to check out this escape pod. What's this? Launching Escape Pod 3, launching Escape Pod 2, now launching Escape Pod 1. That's it? That's all it says, okay. Oh, wait, hold on. Beginning flight log. Escape Pod 1, vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. There's the escape pod launches. Alert, collision imminent. Preparing for impact. Scanning external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Pockets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict, hospitable. Yeah, this place is real hospitable. Emergency escape hatch. Oh! Careful! Careful on your way down. So this is another entry point to there. Let's try not to jump into the black hole this time. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Thanks. You figured that one out all by yourself? True genius scientist there. Oh no! It fell! Well. Haha! I made it. I saw that little gravitational well. Barely made it. Sick. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge. 190 meters west. Okay, we can take that next time we come over. But first... Howdy there, friend. Oh, you launched. That's great. Great job. You. Well, guess that means I've been out here for a while, eh? Well, this is Brittle Hollow, but you probably knew that. Lots of history here. It's great. What are you doing? I'm here to see the Hanging City. It's always been my dream to see it with my own 4 eyes, ever since I was a hatchling. An alien race lived in this solar system long before our species even existed. How could I not want to see what their civilization was like? Only... Well, you probably heard the others say it, right? I'm afraid of space. Seriously, I'm more surprised than anybody that I'm out here. Do you want to know how I even got this far? I fell. Tripped over a gravity crystal. It's dumb luck I landed somewhere my little scout says is halfway stable, instead of being sucked into what's below. I've been gauging the stability of the ground around me using my little scout, and this seems to be the place with the best surface integrity. So I'm just going to stay here until I'm ready to move on. But that's enough about me and my problems. You didn't come all this way to listen to me blather, did you? That'd be... yeah. I learned something. Oh, cool. What is it? I found a Nomai escape pod on the Brittle Hollow. Wow, so then the Nomai probably came here from somewhere outside the solar system. And they must have been in trouble when they launched their escape pod. But what kind of trouble? Where'd the escape pod launch from? Ooh, I'm so curious. This is an amazing discovery. Hope we can find out more about how and why the Nomai arrived here. Hey, where do you think I should explore? Oh, wow, where shouldn't you explore here? Not the black hole, actually. That's very no. Which is unfortunate because the most exciting stuff is all below the crust. Including the hanging city that's just to the north. You can kind of see it from here. There's also the big dome to the south called the Southern Observatory. If you can't get inside from the surface, or you can't get inside from the surface, trust me, I tried, but if it's like the rest of the Nomai structures here, there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. Good luck with exploring. If you learn anything about the Nomai, I'd love to hear it, if it's not too much trouble. What you doing out here? Me? Well, I'm an archaeologist, remember? Or, the archaeologist, I guess, seeing as I'm all Timber Hearth Scott right now. Brittle Hollow is rich with Nomai history, and that's why I'm here. This planet's an absolute treasure trove of culture, history, and science. If you have any questions about the Brittle Hollow Nomai, I'm your Hearthian. Or, well, I have some knowledge of them, I mean, so maybe I can help. Hey, I learned something. Oh, cool. Well, that lagged for a bit. I'm not sure if that was on purpose or not. I saw the Hanging City. You visited the Hanging City. Oh, gosh, how was it? We're gonna ignore that? Okay. Was it amazing? Beautiful? What, was it scary? The Hanging City is where the Nomai settlement settled permanently on Brittle Hollow. It was their most advanced settlement here. Why they chose to build their most advanced settlement so close to you-know-what is beyond me. Maybe that kind of thing makes sense to a Nomai, though. Maybe they needed the, black hole for something. Oh, whoops. Apparently you can press any button on that, including circle, which is our back button. So we just ignored that thing fell? Alright, well, we were able to find this guy. Maybe we'll come back and talk to him later after I've explored the rest of the area. And hey, I did not dumb luck my way past the black hole. I aimed for that gravity well, thank you very much. I dumb lucked the fact that a gravity well existed in the first place. If it didn't exist, we would have been deep, deep inside of that black hole, and there would have been nothing to stop us from that. I saw the one thing that might help and took a shot. Alright, let's explore this place. Ooh, hey. Hey! We've seen this place before. Be welcomed in this place. Above you stands the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are making your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, ascend these stairs and obtain the last of the knowledge you need for your journey. Oh, they found a way to get to the Quantum Moon. Damn it. That's a slight issue. Can I put this back up there? How else am I gonna get there? Can I maybe jump? Nope, that didn't work. That did the opposite of what it needed to do. Shit. Hey, you, take me up. Where does this take you? Takes you pretty far. Takes you very far. Oh, it takes me up at the quantum knowledge thing. Got it. Entrance to the Tower of Quantum Knowledge, 90 meters below. The Southern Observatory, south, 550 meters. Oh, is this going to be one of those situations where I can't get inside here? Unidentified signal nearby. Quantum fluctuations. Oh. Beneath your feet lies the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. If you are prepared to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, descend the steps to the entrance below. The knowledge held within will help on your journey. I really want to go there. I really want to go there. I really want to go to the Quantum Moon. It seems so cool. The trees are moving. The trees in this grove wander about freely, the entire plant, roots and all. This is not normal, even for this alien planet, and I never see them move. Is that even possible? If anyone else witnesses this disturbing behavior, I implore you, record your observations here. Either these trees are aberrant, or my mind must be. Alarmingly, it isn't only the trees. There's other matter in this area, such as that unusual shard of rock moving in the same eerie way. That rock's unusual for another reason, too. It possesses color and texture I've never seen elsewhere on this planet. Hypothesis: this rock shard's presence is significant. We should study it. Could it be what is causing other nearby objects to also move about in this area? Plume's right, the trees do move. I confess I didn't notice until I read his notes. Trees moving? Come on, you crazy kids. That's impossible. See, right where I left them. Right where I left them. Plume, Felix, and I have determined this atypical shard of rock is the reason objects in this grove are behaving in a quantum manner. The only other object we've observed displaying this quantum behavior is the wandering moon. I imagine the moon's behavior and this grove's are related. In her note earlier, Felix mentions this strange type of rock isn't found elsewhere on the Brittle Hollow. What if it isn't originally from this planet? This quantum shard is from the wandering quantum moon. Perhaps it is even a small piece of the moon itself. Of note, a unique signal is coming from this shard. Curiously, our friend, the wandering moon, sounds the same. I've also heard the same signal this shard produces calling out from Giant's Deep, Timber Hearth, and the Hourglass Twins. Suppose there are other shards like this one. Oh. Ah! Crusher Mock, thank you very much for the gifty subs.
Thank you!
Thank you. Is that a different rock? And thank you for forcing Valorant to gift a sub as well. Get fucked, Valorant. Remember, chat, if you guys donate enough subs, if you gift enough subs, we can make Riot go broke and kill League of Legends. By our powers combined, we can kill League of Legends. What do you think, guys? That seems like a worthy endeavor, don't you think? Man, Crusher Mock, thank you for all the gift subs. God damn. Crusher Mock going crazy. This Valorant thing is a bot that copies gifts? Yes. Riot is using Valorant to fund this as a way to, I guess, get streamers to play it more or something? Advertise it in a way? Something along those lines? Okay, so... Unfortunately... There doesn't seem to be a way that I can get inside of this tower and climb it to the top to get that info about the quantum moon. Because this is broken. And this seems just a tiny bit too heavy for us to lift. To reconnect. So, that's a slight problem, obviously. Only a tiny bit? We're very strong. If we did just, like, 3 more push-ups, we'd definitely be able to lift this thing. We're like Frieza. You know, I, like, hurt my arm earlier this week, and my shoulder's not doing so great, so... my lifting power is only about half of what it usually is. If I was 100%, I'd lift that thing over my head like a sack of flour. No problem, guys. Trust me. You believe me, right? Ow. That one looks like it goes nowhere. This one looks like it would launch me. Whee! Cool. Hero, thank you for the gift subs. Very much.
Thank you.
One step closer to killing League of Legends forever. We can bankrupt Riot Games with our combined efforts. This is a really cool exploration game so far. That's for sure. So this planet just got a really bad, unfortunate situation in which every 5 seconds a volcanic explosion goes off from its orbiting moon and just rains hellfire upon it. Did I reach the end of my ability to go places here? I don't want to drop into the black hole. At least not right now. Maybe in the future. Maybe later we'll jump into a black hole. Oh my god, look at space warp. Yep, there it goes. That was neat. That was really neat to look at. Oh, is that one of the platforms I just used that fell down? That's... Okay, so this direction doesn't go anywhere. Just... It's possible it once went somewhere and the platforms fell into the black hole, though. That's a possibility. I'm running out of options here on what I can do in the area. It feels as though our only choice is to take a leap of faith into the black hole. I mean, we know the black hole won't kill us. It's a teleporter. And as far as I can tell, there's nowhere else that I can get to at the moment. Well, Geronimo! Whee! Where am I? Where's the nearest thing I can land on? Hey, that looks like a nice thing to land on. Almost like a space station, even. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. It's got stuff I can walk on. Come on. We overshot it a little bit. Came in too hot. Okay, what are you? Whee! Oh, I see. So that closes it off and puts us inside. Up, we've got gravity. Fantabulous. Ember Twins Projection Stone. Alright, but first, what do you say here? Welcome to the White Hole Station. If you fell through the black hole by accident, don't worry, you aren't the first. This warp tower can return you to Brittle Hollow. Every warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. A tower's warp can only be used during the brief window when the tower is aligned with its corresponding astral body, in this case, Brittle Hollow. You must be standing on the warp platform on the floor during this alignment to be warped. If you look up while the station is rotating, you can see the alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. Oh, that's cool. So that's what this is depicting, I suppose. Well, I certainly have to figure out where this projection stone can be placed and see what it looks like. Oh, okay. Hello. Oh, come on, son. Now is not the time. I'm busy. Now is not your time to explode. I'm very busy. This thing is moving very far. Holy moly. Look at it go. Oh, that's what it was doing. Okay. Departure time, arrival time, return warp status charge, step into warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Oh, so I got this active now. Cool. Hold on. Hold on. There's a thing here I can put this into. Aha! Raimi and I reviewed the records you sent, Poke, and they appear to show Nomai are arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before departing from the White Hole Station. As I've already told Raimi, those measurements can't be accurate. How can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into the teleporter? The implications are absurd. Hey, shush. I'm busy. I don't disagree. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several laws of physics. Ah! I'm very crispy. I was trying so hard to finish reading that in time. Happy New Year! The ultimate fireworks, the sun, is here to welcome you into the new year. Crusher Mock, thank you for another 5. Oh my god, are you gonna give 5 for every time I die? Pause time while reading? Absolutely not. No, no, no. The sun has to rudely interrupt me. Otherwise, my immersion would disappear. Every time I die to the sun? Oh no, I've accidentally set a course directly for the sun. 300 times in a row. Oh, geez. Oh, what a mistake. Alright, let's start slowing down. Slower, 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 slower. And we're good. I'm not sure exactly where I want to start off at. So we've been here, where the signal was. We went down there and learned that the platforms are made of twigs and will absolutely break on you. This is the North Pole here, which is where I was just at before. I want to go here and see if the stuff I had before is still there or not. I don't know if it will be or not, actually, considering our ship log carries over. Oh, my head. Oh, my face. Oh, I bonked. Have I played La Mulana? No, I have not. Okay, those aren't here. All right, then. So I'll have to jump back in the black hole, get that, come back through right over here. Okay, that's easy enough. After all, getting into the black hole is the easy part. Oh! Okay. My ankles. Back to the ship for some ouchie medicine. Okay, my ouchies are here. Let's go. You know what? I'm gonna do this real quick. Just because I'm not sure where the nearest opening into the black hole is, and it looks like it's over here. Okay, that's fine. Then the ship won't be too far away from my eventual landing point. Couple band-aids and it's like that high-speed collision never happened. Yeah, that's what happens when you get in a car crash, you know? They just grab a band-aid, a little ointment, rub it on, and you're good to go. Whee! Okay, first things first, where is the thing I'm looking for? There it is. Okay, I don't need to go that fast. Calm down, calm down, calm down. Easy, partner. There we go. Okay, I need to grab you now. Get on down here. Where's the ball? There's the ball. Put the ball in. And that'll start moving this thing and eventually align it, which will allow us to warp back. Eventually. We just gotta chill for a little bit while it does its thing. Okay, yeah, that's the thing I read before. There we are. Oh! I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I just wanted to warp again. It's fun. Aw, man. Okay,
Thank you.
it spins pretty quick.
Happy New Year.
Turbo Baka, you're about 30 seconds early, but Happy New Year. Whoop. There we go. Astolfo's penis is delicious.
Happy New Year's, Kiaru Wave.
Fappy New Year's. Scam, redeem Boston. By the way, Turbo Baka, thank you very much for 75 months and a tier 3 at that. Goddamn, Turbo Baka. Okay, how can a Nomai arrive on Brittle Hollow before he or she ever stepped into a teleporter? The implications are absurd. Poke, as Pi is confident the reading is inaccurate, she's kindly helping me attempt to recreate the phenomenon at the High Energy Lab. We're designing an experiment to take more data. An update. Poke, the High Energy Lab is in the canyon on Ember Twins Equator. Come here at once. You need to see this. I don't disagree that it's impossible. It would mean I've inadvertently broken several fundamental theories regarding this universe. We would have to reconsider all of our beliefs about the nature of time. Yes, I hope so too. I understand it's exceedingly odd, but Clary and I have tested and retested the equipment, and the result is the very same every time someone warps. The interval is incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100,000th of a second. Do you suppose our instruments can't accurately measure time to such a small degree? So essentially what they're saying is that there are two of you located in two different areas at the same time for a brief millionth of a second. Okay, so this is the high energy place. Got it.
Thor W. Point first pancakes of the year. Thor W.
Thank
love.
you for the 100 bits, Turbo Baka. First pancakes of the year. Appreciate it. So that's the that's on the planet closest to the sun, the twin planets, I should say. Anyway, super happy New Year to you, chat. I hope 2025 goes well for you. Wish you all the best because 2024 wasn't the greatest, to be perfectly honest. For a lot of people out there, it was not the best year. So people could use a win. There's the ship. Quick refuel, and we'll head to the south side of the planet. Which is where I found my first entryway. Well, first we'll let that do its thing. Oh, wait a second. No, you're the quantum thing. Oh, come on, Rock. Don't you dare. Which means I am clearly not on the south side of the planet. That is both a yep rock and a nope rock at the same time, at all times. Here we go. I think this is... Yeah, okay, it wasn't the south side of the planet I was at. It was instead closer to the middle. But yeah, this is where I first entered. Also, the fact that ghost fog forms around these crystals is something to pay attention to. It's more than likely that those crystals are something that helps facilitate it in the first place. Schrodinger's rock. Why mess with Schrodinger's rock when instead you can mess with Schrodinger's cop? I mean, what? Alright, we gotta move quick, because we know for a fact that this place starts falling apart. Oh, like so! Shit! I'd rather die. I didn't die. God damn it, that's unfortunate. It had already fallen apart. That's a slight issue, eh? Well, my options are to use this and head back, or to just explore this place as best I can while I'm here. Hey, that looks like a thing. Fuck it. I'm curious. Bonk. Yeah, let's roll on over. Okay, maybe it's not a thing. It looked like it would be a thing, but it was a nothing. It was no thing. Not sure what that is, but there it goes. Don't you love being in the vacuum of space, where it's all quiet, forever, infinitely? Well, I'll be honest, other than the white hole in the space station here, it's kind of hard to tell if there's really much of anything else going on in this area. Oh, there's the interloper. He's 10 kilometers away, so nothing to worry about there. And those are just platforms, essentially. Yeah, I'd say, if anything, this is just kind of a teleporter. Mostly for you to reach this and learn about the teleporters. I think. Whoops. I am here. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's what that is. That's what I was seeing on the map. That's why it's so bright, because it's a white hole. That makes sense. Wait a moment, are you heading this way? You originally came from Giant's Deep, I think? Or was the interloper from farther outwards? It's certainly coming this way. In we go. Okay, so this would take a bit of time to spin. Okay, if anything, it looks like it's gonna bypass this area. If I had my ship, I'd try to check it out. If anything, it just seems like it's a comet. But yeah, it's gonna bypass me. Oh, well. There's my teleport. My ship is way over there. That's pretty far. So yeah, this place, you are pretty limited on time to explore certain areas before it just falls apart. Let me refuel real quick. Back down we go. Can I fly into the black hole with my ship? Probably. I assume that's something I will want to do at one point in time. So yeah, the first time I came in this path, there was not a giant break in the bridge. Okay, so 1 is the school district, 2 is the Meltwater, Ice Shrine, and then Black Hole Forge. So this would lead to Meltwater, which I haven't checked out yet. Oh, uh-oh. Ghost fog. Gotta be careful in this area. More ghost matter? Oh, down there, because there's the crystals, right? No? Ah, okay. Yeah, I get it. It's in the hallway. Can't go through the hallway. Means if I want to check that area out, I have to go above and around. Like so. Oh, come on. Seems like it's just there's ghost matter in that direction in general, and it really doesn't want me to go that way, which means there must be something interesting in this direction, yeah? We're safe below me, so we just gotta head on over here and take a look at this and then put that down, maybe? Or what if I pointed it up? Where would that take me? It would take me pretty far up, it would seem. For now, I'm going down. Found a scroll. Now I just need to find a place to put it into, so I can read it. Scroll reader? Scroll reader? Bueller? Wait, already? No! I have to scroll read. Come on now. You clumsy, clumsy alien, you. Oh, there's another scroll. Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they have learned in science and art. It is called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like Anona's warp core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan has a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. A single festival could last a long, long time. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. Black hole sun, won't you come and wash away the rain? Man, the sun is an asshole, guys. Oh, I don't think I have that setting on, and I think I'll leave it off just because... why not? See, look, you're supposed to see that happen right at the very beginning, and off goes that launch. That's why it points you up that way all the time. It's on already, is it? Hold on. Would that be gameplay? No. Graphics? No. Advanced gameplay?
You.
Oh. Never mind. Never mind, we are freezing time while we read. Okay. I guess it doesn't do it when the sun has already exploded. Once the music begins, you're dead. Thank you very much, Crusher Mock, for continuing this insane thing you're doing. I will do my best to try to save your bank account. Alright, back we go. We're doing this one planet at a time until I am satisfied with what I learned on the planet. That's the escape pod there. That's the above ground chamber of knowledge area, I believe. I think, at least. I'll double check just to be sure, though. I'm very good at piloting the ship, therefore I can double check as much as I want. Look at me go. Expert pilot here. What's this? Oh, this looks like it must be the ship that our friend landed on. Oh, this is probably where he entered from, huh? It shows that dome and everything. I see. Alright, well, before I go in there, I do want to double check my logs, because obviously there's a bunch of new stuff to look at. A bunch of new stuff to look at. Redbuck says you can't get into the observatory from the surface. They tried, but there's probably a path to it beneath the crust somewhere. For the eye signal locator. Okay, Whitehole Station. Every Nomai warp tower is tuned to a specific astral body. To use a tower, you must be standing on the warp platform during the tower's alignment with its corresponding astral body. The alignment happens when the astral body is directly overhead. The Nomai noticed something strange. Warped objects appear to arrive at the receiver on Brittle Hollow slightly before they departed the Whitehole Station. This negative time interval between an object arriving and departing was incredibly minuscule, roughly 1/100,000th of a second. The Nomai were skeptical if their equipment could even measure time to such a small degree. High Energy Lab. The negative time interval measured at the Whitehole Station was further investigated at the High Energy Lab in the canyon at Ember Twins Equator. We'll have to check that. The Black Hole Forge District is the highest district in the Hanging City. A Nomai named Poke planned to create a new advanced warp core in the Black Hole Forge. Anglerfish fossil. The Nomai learned how to evade anglerfish, theoretically at least, by studying the anglerfish fossil they found on Ember Twin. The Nomai survivors who crashed on Brittle Hollow climbed down the cliff to a shelter site below the surface. The vessel's warp core broke when the ship crashed on Dark Bramble. So Dark Bramble's going to have some interesting stuff for us. The Tower of Quantum Knowledge, located on Brittle Hollow's equator, held useful knowledge for the Nomai embarking on their first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon. A Nomai named Solanum was told to visit the Tower of Quantum Knowledge on Brittle Hollow's equator to learn one final rule before embarking on her pilgrimage. The Nomai detected a quantum signal coming from somewhere on Giant's Deep. And in the Hourglass Twins, the Nomai on Brittle Hollow observed a phantom moon that would sometimes appear in the sky. Church's research notes mention a quantum moon that no Hearthian has been able to land on. We must stand atop the shoulders of giants in order to reach the quantum moon. Tease it. Tease it. Properly teased. I'm here, I did it! I put the ship down safely. In that the ship went down and I didn't sustain bodily harm. A few minor repairs and it's like the ship never even hit those rocks, haha. One of my better attempts. Feldspar would barely have laughed at me, I bet. That's the good news. The bad news, I haven't found a way inside this structure yet. The door is broken, and I know I'm not great at exploring, but I think I would have found a different entrance by now if there were one. Probably. Can't get inside from here, but I know there are paths below the surface. I'm gonna head north to the ruins on the equator to find a way down. Door stuck. Door stuck. And this is where the South Pole point is that I had been wondering about, since it's a location I didn't really check too much. Yep, that is a completely covered dome. All right then. Do 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 do. That's the Wandering Rock. Yep, rock. And that's what I'm looking for. Let's go over the ghost fog like a badass. What a lovely chorus these stones make. See what I mean about this bridge isn't broken if you get here early? This is kind of a time-sensitive planet. In that the longer you take to explore said planet, the less of the planet you can explore because it's too busy falling to shit. Black Hole Forge controls. I'm curious. What did that do? Oh. Okay. So normally that's all the way down there. Now it's up there. Oh, I remember. I've checked this before. Yeah. That was them talking about the warp core. Where I figured that we're probably going to have to go to the horrible bramble place, grab the warp core from the old ship, use it as a blueprint, and then create a warp core here for ourselves at some point in time. At least I think that's what we're going to be doing. Can you take me higher? To a place where blind men see. Actually, can there be blind men when you have 4 eyes in your species? I guess it's possible. You just have to be very unlucky. Ghost matter down there. Trees. Ghost matter over there. Retracing my steps from last time. I didn't get the thing to read this time. I need to go find that again. But first, we can read this scroll. Alright, we can get rid of this one, because we know that's about the festival. This one is about something new. Formation of this universe. No one knows how this universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. This universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and life they support will all die. That's called entropy. It's scary to think about, even though Conroy tells me it won't happen in our lifetimes, but it'll happen in someone else's someday. Yay! Entropy and the eventual heat death of the universe. What a wonderful thing to teach the children's, because this is obviously a schoolhouse. I hate thinking about that stuff. I really do. It makes Thor's stomach go all twisty and hurty in a bad way. Maybe it was over here? Yeah, I think that was it. This is where I found that other scroll. Definitely. Would have been down first and then up afterwards. There it is. Listen, it's really interesting as a topic. It's also really sad and depressing in a way. So, you know. Alright. Why we should build a new vessel. It probably wouldn't be hard to get parts if we stopped building other new things, and if we broke down other structures, like the towers on the Ash Twins for parts. We might have to build a smaller vessel for now, even though vessels are normally large, but we could make it bigger later once we reach planets with more resources. It would also help if we stopped building so many things in search for the Eye of the Universe. I asked Yarrow, and he says we use lots of resources on the Ash Twin project. We could even have a warp core for jumping long distances like vessels have. Poke tells me that she plans to make a very advanced warp core for a different project. I'm sure she could connect it to the vessel for travel, because Poke is smart. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. The vessel is the heart of every clan. It's unusual for Nomai to remain in one place for so long. Nomai are wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way of life. Imagine all the new places we could go. Our clan wouldn't be stuck here in this star system. We could even meet with other Nomai and learn from them, like Coleus says we used to do. Okay, so this is an alien race that highly values scientific endeavor and exploration. They originally had come here. How do I get up there? They originally had come here just in search of something that they were looking for, this Eye of the Universe. But unfortunately, their vessel broke down, crash landed onto the big Dark Thorns place. Sticker in the Sticker Brush Symphony Bramble Maze. That's totally the music that'll play when we get there. And had to settle down in the solar system in order to try to not die. They have outposts on every planet on the solar system. And that's why we have technology capable of doing what we can do in the first place, not because we're smart, but because they were smart, and we just, you know, happened to pick up some of their broken toys. Or I guess not broken toys. Some of their functional toys. And then make use of it ourselves.
Thank you!
/ThorW Santa, Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year! They managed advanced rocketry, did they? Or did they steal the thruster systems that these guys made possible and then just slap them onto their fucking tree houses? That's the real question. How do I get to that thing? I must have raised it for a reason, right? I don't see a way to get to it. At all. This might have at one point been connected to something. It might have disconnected because I took too long to search the area. I don't think I can make my way to other stuff from here. I think if I tried to jump over there, which I want to, it's more likely I'll just fall down to the black hole. But hey, we all gotta push the envelope sometime. Oh hey, we made it. Oh, that was actually much less close than I thought it would be. I imagine I've been hard on Poke, again. This in turn means I've made things difficult for her sister, Clara. If Poke and I are oil and water, Clara is our emulsifier. She certainly makes us a better team than would mixing through shaking, although sometimes I would like to shake Poke. Jokes aside, suppose my own fear of never finding the eye prompted my argument with Poke. That would be immature of me. I should apologize, at least to Clary, who could then tell Poke. Shit, which pole am I at? The north or the south pole of this place? Because we know at the South Pole is a big machine I still have yet to see and am interested in seeing. Oh, look, they had beds. Wow, that's a pretty intense curve there. We're finding so many bones. So very many bones. Oh, look what I found. Some stuff to read. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this star system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this. The source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to its possibilities. What is the Eye of the Universe? The eye is the source of the signal that brought us here. Suppose the eye is a more advanced being. The eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. How can the eye be older than the universe itself, though? Suppose it's a relic from a previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than previously assumed. What is the eye's signal? Of note, from the signal, we were able to determine the eye's approximate age, or perhaps its lack of age. Suppose the eye wishes to communicate. The signal is a call. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the eye's voice. It speaks a language we do not know yet. Or maybe the signal is the eye's attempt at expressing itself. Okay, makes sense. They found a signal that they deemed older than the universe itself, and were like, yo, we gotta check that out, because of course we do. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the eye of the universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us. But it may not want to be found either. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here were almost certainly exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the eye in some way is just wishful thinking. The eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and that my ancestors heard the eye's signal holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad, I think. In fact, the eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. What a weird writing system. To branch off in circles like that. Ow. My head. I bonk. Oh my god, I just went in a big old circle. We made it back. Oh, I was probably supposed to jump up and around like this to get across, but I just went for the Hail Mary jump and it worked. Okay, that area has been explored. Cool. You know what's not cool? The fact that I still haven't figured out how to get to the place I'm looking to get to, though. I still got no clue. I'm gonna do a quick double check over here, though. Nothing there. Nothing down here, it seems. How about even downer? Nope. Okay, I do think I've done everything there is to do in this little corner. Bonk. So again, that right there, right across from me. I still don't know how to get to it because this freaking chamber has collapsed in on itself, and I don't know if I can climb high enough to get there. It doesn't look like I can. It looks like originally that was how you were supposed to get there before everything broke. Because, look, you've got the ceiling walkie thingies, or wall walkie thingies, whatever, that stuff that you could walk on. But this just had to crumble into that and make it impossible to walk up there, and now I have no clue how to get there. I'm not sure if that's a time-sensitive thing, and I have to get here super-duper fast to get up there, or what. I tried. And this is closed off entirely, so I can't finagle my way through this, I don't think. Oh god, oh geez, come on. Oh, that one doesn't even work, it seems. Get on the wall, you asshole! Oh geez. That was almost a very long fall. Ah! The ceiling. Okay. Okay, hold on, hold on. Can I land on that and then... Nope. Well, wait. Wait. Get up! Gotta get up to get down. Oh, there's invisible walls. Oh, you son of a bitch game. There's actually invisible walls to prevent me from doing that. God damn it. I thought I was on to something. Well, now I just have no clue. I'm actually stumped about what to do with this, about this thing. I somehow doubt that I can get to it when it's down below and I haven't moved it, because it looks like it's like right against the black hole. Oh, no worries. The sun's about to do its thing. I knew I was running out of time before the sun decided to make its presence known. Curiosity, where do you go when I do that? I can try to get there, maybe? I doubt that's what the game wants me to do. Thank you, Strazalos, for the follow. Let's be quick about it. Oh no, well, there it goes. Here comes the sun. In a very intense fashion. Nope. Haha, now we can really have a good look at the supernova. Isn't it pretty, guys? You know how they tell you not to stare straight into the sun? I think you're okay after the sun has exploded to just go ahead. Thank you, Crusher Mock, for another 5. You should really not do this.
Thank you!
You really shouldn't do this.
Thank you!
But thank you.
Thank you!
I have no clue how long this game's gonna take me because I'm like a single-cell organism. The second that I see something, I, like, lock in on it, and I'm like, I gotta figure it out before I leave. Which is why I've been to that freaking brittle planet so much. Where's the campsite I like to go from? Kind of wish I had like a north, south, east, and west compass when I'm this close to the planet. Even if I'm not particularly on it. Okay, no, that's that. That's where the teleporter puts you. Whoa, hello. I have not seen you before. Tree. 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 There was a tree. Oh, the landing cam gives you a north and south. Oh, I didn't realize. Brittle hollow projection. What's that going to have us look at? Oh, it lets us take a peek into the information center. The quantum tower. But this one. I'm at the shuttle. I'm ready to make my first pilgrimage to the quantum moon. That's exciting. You're almost ready. But there's still one more rule to learn. Come to see me at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. Tower is on the opposite side of Brittle Hollow. If you follow the path west to the crossroads, you can reach the tower from there. Yeah, I know where the tower is. I can't get to the tower. The tower is busted. Or, at the very least, I can get to the tower, but I can't get to the top of it from the inside. Oh, unless it isn't busted if I come here super fast? Probably not. That probably wouldn't work. Crossroads. Southern Observatory. Is that what this is? The Southern Observatory? No, it can't be. Because I'm not in the South Pole. Duh. Dummy. Look where you are on the planet, you dummy. The shuttle is currently resting at the quantum moon. Gravity cannon. Call the shuttle home. Wait. Gravity cannon? I activated it. What does it do? Well, if it seems like it doesn't seem to do anything at the moment, what if I try to call the shuttle home? Well then. I think I called the shuttle home. That was fast. So that's what it looks like from the other side when a warp happens. I am here. After watching it wander the skies for so long, I'm about to stand for the first time on the quantum moon. As expected, my shuttle has landed at the moon's south pole. I will make the remainder of my journey on foot. We don't know why the quantum moon always welcomes its visitors at the South Pole, just that this is true. As a child, I considered such unknowns sinister. Now, though, I understand they bear no ill will. The universe is, and we are. I am ready. Oh boy, I might be playing with things I shouldn't be playing with right now, but fuck it. Bye! I sure hope I didn't make a huge mistake by doing this, but I probably did. Whoa, what? Just... Did that just teleport us back? I think it did. Alright. So, right does nothing. Left sends us flying from the gravity cannon. And if you put it back to the middle, it'll teleport us back to the beginning. Okay. More than likely, I will have to do something involving that shuttle to reach the quantum moon, but I don't know what it is yet until I can get inside of that tower and really figure it out. Wait a second. Wait just a dang second. Hold on here. Gravity cannon? Okay. This is just a large version of this technology here. It is just a large version of that. What's over here? Son of a bitch. It's okay. It's okay. We're fine. I know what I'm doing. Totally. Hey, what's up, dude? Came for some fuel. Super intentional. That takes me to the tower. Which... I guess I'm going to the tower, then. Whee! Oh, hey! These were broken the first time I came to them. And I had to do an impromptu landing. Okay, so again, unless this thing is attached to that thing when we first come here, how the hell am I supposed to get there? There must be something I'm missing that I haven't done yet, I guess. Unless, of course, we make the greatest jetpack ever. Nope, jetpack not strong enough. Yeah, I didn't think so. Stinking tower of quantum knowledge. Keeping its secrets from me. Well, I guess the only other possibility for this would be if you wait long enough, part of it breaks, and then you can get in through the break. But I doubt that's what we're gonna see. Like, imagine this gets smashed, for example, by an errant explosion from the moon. But like I said, I really doubt that's gonna happen. And from this point, I don't think there's much else I can do in the area, if I'm being honest. son of a bitch. That's not where I wanted to go at all. Well. Where's our space station? Where is it? There it is. Uh-oh. Came in hot. Came in way too hot. We're alright, we're alright. We avoided breaking our legs. Hey, Happy New Year to Central Time in the U.S. Oh, come on. Get in there, you nerd. Welcome to 2025. I'm sorry to say you will not survive. Sorry. I've seen the future of 2025. It's over, guys. Spin! Yeah, I'll just grab this while I'm here. Warp me. Any second now. 3, 2, 1. Warp. Oh, don't jump back into the warp. I don't need to go. I don't need to make a return trip right yet. Okay, so this is where we're at on the South Pole. We can't make our way down below because of bullshit. And I have to find my way to the South Pole from already on the inside, which I've been trying to do. Just unsuccessfully. Wait, red is north? Are you sure? Okay. I got it backwards then. My bad. Oh, right. I got a better idea of that thing now. And I know what that's all about. Now that we've been here. Right, this thing. Gotta get there eventually. Eventually. Sorry you're seeing nothing but this planet right now, but like I said before, every time that I find something that I'm, like, interested in figuring out, I'm like a single-cell organism. I'm just trying my best to go in that direction. Which makes it unfortunate that I accidentally fell into the black hole and had to come back because now a bunch of stuff has obviously broken apart on this planet. Aw, man. This is taking me north, which is not where I want to go. But at the same time, I need to take a peek. Well, this particular foray has been fruit... Oh. Oh. Well, that entire thing just... Bye. Yep. Yep. Off it goes. I think I missed my opportunity to do things on this planet. Oh, I didn't kill myself. I tried. Tried to smash my face hard enough into the rock, but it didn't work. Oh, hey, look. The interloper. I wonder, can I make it to it without my ship? I sort of doubt it. Oh, I can go to the Dark Bramble and get myself killed. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Time to go die here. It'll be faster than waiting for the sun to explode, I think. Come on. Hey now, get back here. Uh-oh. Yeah, come on. Nope, we overshot it. We overshot the hell out of it. Have I been here? No, I haven't been to the Dark Bramble at all. Oh, yeah, it's orbiting faster than I can get to it. The interloper is way too far away. As for Giant's Deep, I haven't been there either. I'm sure I could, I'm sure this is another fine place to die. Whee! Oh my god, that's a... Wow, okay. Great. I don't like this at all. I don't want to be here, actually. Hey, jellyfish thing, can you, like, finish me off? I hate everything about this. I hate everything about this planet. It has incredibly powerful currents, a horrible storm, sea monsters, no oxygen, no fuel, no land. This place was built to kill us. It doesn't see a damn thing. It sees water, and more water, and more water. Yup. That's not very useful, huh? So this place is just a water planet with a superstorm at its North Pole. A superstorm. Emphasis on super. Well, the sun is... Luckily, the sun is gonna put an end to our misery soon. Let's just chill. How do those jellyfish stay down there? Maybe they're past the current. That'd be my first thought. And since this planet is shrouded in a constant, never-ending storm on top of it, and I guess that means we'll never be able to even see the beauty of the sun exploding. Oh, don't worry, I've got at least 60 seconds of oxygen left. That means we're gonna have a great time. Whee!
Thank you.
Thank you, Crusher Mock. Again, I really think you should probably...
I got it.
save your money, but I appreciate it. All right. Let me try and get my thoughts in order about where I should go and how I should do this. Because Brittle Hollow has a timer on it. Yeah? And the more time passes, the less of the planet is available for you to mess around in, because it's breaking to pieces and collapsing in on itself. There's also, I could try to check out the moon that is around it, but it is covered in lava, and I highly doubt I can do a whole lot there. It's a volcanic moon, a highly active volcanic moon, and that seems like death. So I know for a fact that if I enter from the... I'm not sure if it's the east or west, to be perfectly honest with you. Then we can get into the Hanging Gardens, or Hanging City even, and then from there we can head to other areas. The Black Hole Forge, I can raise up to the highest level, but then I don't seem to have the ability to get there. Which has been a bit of a problem, obviously. I also don't think I got to that eye shrine. That's one thing I've been trying to do. Their Eye of the Universe thingy, which should be on the South Pole. And I checked the ship's journal. Yeah, I've been checking the journal here and there. There's also, of course, the quantum tower thingy, which I haven't been able to get up to because it's so broken. And based on how fast I got there last time, I feel like it's not a time-sensitive thing. I think it's just broken the whole time. Which again means one of two things. Either A, I'm going to get some piece of equipment which would help me traverse it, or B, we sit around and wait until stuff breaks apart enough that, like, an opening breaks into it or something along those lines. At the very least, so we saw it break entirely and fall into the black hole on one of our runs. Does that mean if I followed it, I would be able to go inside of it at the other edge at the white hole? Now that I think about it, that might be the solution to the problem. That might actually be what I'm looking to do. And I think that's how I get to that. I'm sorry, I'm just organizing my thoughts here. That might be the best way to get to that, is just wait for that thing to just break and fall into the black hole and follow it. And then the only other thing that I would have to do is maybe find my way to that South Pole area, which is where their Eye of the Universe monitor thingy, observatory or whatever, should be, which I think I can get to if I get there quickly enough. I think. And hey, at the very least, I got a quick little peek at the ocean planet and learned it sucks. It really, really, really sucks. I honestly, upon getting there, makes me wonder, what the hell am I supposed to do there? It seems to be like pure ocean and awful. Maybe there's something that can only be reached if I have the power of the ship and try my best not to get the ship trapped in the water or something like that. But that's for after I complete this freaking brittle planet. All right, I think I know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to rush as fast as I can to that southern observatory area from inside, which I think I might have been on the right track before the planet crumbled itself to dust. But I gotta go fast, obviously. And then, from there, I will, I guess, wait until the planet's been bombarded enough that it starts breaking apart, and then the quantum tower falls through the black hole, and then I follow it, and then just kind of cheat my way into it, which I'm not sure if that's the intended way to go to it, but I think it'll work. I think. You know what? Yeah, let's figure out how to get to where I'm going from here, because this is a much easier to find landmark. Giant's Deep is scary? Yeah. Yeah, I did not enjoy my time there. It didn't seem like a very pleasant place at all. Nah. While landing mode apparently does give you a north-south indicator and all that, I don't think it's going to be very useful. I think it's going to be more useful to just land on the ground. Because, like, I said, I don't have the power of the ship. And trying to get the ship trapped in the water or something like that. The issue is that the normal entry point I've been taking is like somewhere in the very middle of the west or the east, and I'm not sure which. Because, as you can see by our map, it doesn't tend to give us an east or a west, it just gives a north and a south. Just lets me know where the poles are, you know? In the meantime, I can instead take this as a very consistent landmark to work with. Because this is very easy to find. Door. The only problem is that this shit likes to fall. So I gotta be a little careful. Use caution. This shit likes to fall. We're just gonna go nice and quick. Alright. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than any we've found so far. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Oh. Oh, I guess I haven't been in here, huh? I thought this would have just hooked up with the rest of the settlement. Just tell me when we're back, chat. We're back? Alright. Fantabulous. Sorry again, guys. That seems to just be a Twitch thing. Or maybe my ISP specifically not playing nice with connecting to Twitch. One or the other, I'm not sure. But it was only Twitch having the issue, obviously, since I was still able to see all the messages and respond to you. Okay, back to what we were reading. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, that's what we should do. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the volcanic moon's eruptions. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Yeah, that sounds like a... Well, well, well. Just as they said, what if we use gravity crystals? Okay. But I kind of want to explore this place first, while I'm here. Since this is a different place, obviously. This knowledge is too dear to lose. Here is everything we can recall about the signal we encountered while aboard the vessel. The signal looked like an eye, round with a circle at the center much like a pupil. Suppose the signal was looking for something. The signal was older than the universe itself. This is the most significant detail. No Nomai clan has ever encountered anything like it. How could anything in the universe be older than the universe? Imagine what rare and profound knowledge it might offer. We must find this eye of the universe. Well, like I said it before, if we happen to ever observe something in the universe and date it as older than the universe itself, you know scientists would immediately just go nuts about that. Is the hardest part of this tragedy not knowing who we may have lost, or will the hardest part come later? Be well, Aunt Melloray. Poor Aunt Melloray. She dead. Then again, all of them are dead now. The pain of your absence is sharp and haunting, and I would give anything not to know it. Anything but never knowing you at all, which would be worse. I can only hope that you are safe, Keek, wherever you are. What is this? Great. Oh, shit. Is this what happened to the vessel? Oh, that's a problem. This place doesn't last long, apparently. I can't understand. Why did the vessel crash in that place? We warped to follow that curious signal from the eye of the universe. Where we arrived was wrong, though. It wasn't where we tried to go. Suppose it wasn't a problem with the vessel, but with our destination. I'm afraid for our friends in Escape Pod 3. Was the vessel unwell in some way? No, Anona and I checked before the warp, and the warp core navigation systems were both well. But here's what happened. They received a signal from the eye of the universe, and that's the symbol we keep seeing. They tried to warp to it, but got grabbed by the Bramble planet and, like, destroyed. So three pods went out. One went to the twin planets, one went to this planet, and one is still trapped on the Bramble planet. Presumably Escape Pod 3. We can hear the other escape pod's distress signals, which gives me hope. Foley, are you still here? I'm unsure how to survive in this place without you. I'm unsure how to be me without you. All the sadness. What do you mean 3 minutes of oxygen? There's a tree right here. Everybody's gone. Stuck playing Bramble Scramble and DKC2 forever. Oh, shit. At least they get the Sticker Brush Symphony the whole time, right? Dum dum doom doom doom. Boom 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 boom. Okay, so there were some buildings I may not have been able to check because they broke apart so fast. Haha. Here's the thing I don't think I've read. My brother wasn't in Escape Pod 1 with us. Was he in Pod 2 or 3? Was he able to board an Escape Pod at all? We sacrificed too much just arriving here. I cannot, I will not, allow our clan's greatest loss to be in vain. Sad piano for the Nomai. Hey, gravity crystals. Do you think if the Nomai heard Sticker Brush Symphony, they would go insane with PTSD? Doom 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 doom. Okay, yeah, I did check this building. I thought so. Huh. Let's see where this path goes. It should lead to their more established settlement, if what I read earlier was correct. Oh, I wonder if this is how I could get to that black hole thingy. The controller. Oh. Oh no! Yep, that's what I thought would happen. That means part of the ceiling broke off. I took a little too long. Alright, well then. Uh-oh, 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 bonk. Oh, that hurt. We're fine. We bonked gently. There we go. Yeah. Alright, we know what we're doing here. We're just putting that in there. Also, hey, my ship is here. That's a problem. That's actually a heck of a problem. Let me back out. Let me see if I can get into my ship there. So I guess I put my ship on some unstable ground, eh? That's interesting. So... Oops, didn't mean to scout there. Out of curiosity, how far away is, our Brittle Hollow? Ooh, that's pretty far. 21 kilometers. Bye, Timber Hearth. There's Giant's Deep, which I kind of want little to nothing to do with at the moment. I say as I go right past Brittle Hollow and toward it by accident. Okay, so the good news is the ship is quite fast. It actually didn't take long to get here at all. The bad news is, because of this little detour, it is unlikely that I will be able to do some of the goals that I wanted to do here at Brittle Hollow. However, as you can see with it crumbling to shreds, that may mean... Yeah, we're heading to the north. Oh, the north isn't what I was looking for. That's not it either. Well, it's actually possible that the thing I thought would break apart has already broken apart and gone inside. The, Tower of Knowledge. The Quantum Tower. And in that case, I should probably just head on in and see if I can go in to read it. Oh, that's it right there, isn't it? Okay, this is fine though. What if I just wait for it? Hey, that thing is one of the pathways we walked on. So it does teleport the stuff over here, and it is interactable. Good. Good to know. Which means either the floating debris has already come through, or I am currently awaiting for it to send what I'm looking for, which is the tower. Oh, look, you can see the walkway on this one. Yeah, okay, that's just the space station. Hey, there's the interloper. I could technically go to that, but I'm a little more curious about the quantum tower. Which better freaking get out here, because I don't see it yet. But it's got to show up eventually, right? Right, guys? Like, we literally saw it break apart and shoot itself in here at one point. Oh, hey. My curiosity. While I'm here, I might as well take a peek. Oh, it's icy. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. It is a comet after all. Comets are usually not particularly warm. Oh boy, we're slipping and sliding all over the place. Whee! Okay, well, there was a surprising lack of stuff here. It was headed toward the bramble? Oh no, I don't want to go to the bramble. The bramble's scary. Can I can't. I have to go there manually. The comet appears to be a comet. Noted. Well, the sun is certainly looking red. Red dead. All right, you. Is that the tower? Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. That's it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ha 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 ha! I am a genius. Smart. Now I just have to navigate this place in zero gravity, which is definitely going to be only a tiny bit of a major pain in the ass. Okay. I don't have any things to put in those at the moment, although I could get one from the space station nearby. Oh, wait, hold on. We got a scroll. Found ourselves a scroll. We just need a scroll reader now. Oh, hey, these are the planets. These are various planets. Scroll. Scroll reader. If you're here to make your first pilgrimage to the Quantum Moon, you are almost prepared to set out on this deeply significant journey. Before you do, pause and remember your history. We make this journey not only for ourselves, but also to honor the members of our clan who came before us. Those who, after the crash that brought them to this star system, became stranded on Brittle Hollow and the Ember Twin, with no communication with these two groups of survivors. These Nomai look forward to two different planets and saw the same wandering moon visiting their skies. It was this moon, the Quantum Moon, that kept their curiosity alive through this long period of hardship. After the two divided groups were able to reunite, it became our clan's united goal to find and visit the Quantum Moon. This took time, and many Nomai who dreamed of seeing the Quantum Moon died before we discovered how to make the journey. When you reach the Quantum Moon, recall these Nomai and carry their curiosity onward with you. Okay, that's great. Can you tell me how the fuck to do it? Before the sun explodes, preferably. Oh my god. Okay. Welcome, Solanum. Your arrival here means you've completed your preparations on Giant's Deep and are ready to depart for the Quantum Moon. They've got stuff on Giant's Deep? I didn't see shit except for water and death. On your pilgrimage, the Quantum Moon will carry you, just as it carried me and many of our clan before me, to the moon's 6th and most secret location. You will be aided in your pilgrimage by the shrine our clan built on the Quantum Moon. But remember this final rule. To explore the 6th location, the shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Be curious on your journey. The shrine must be on the moon's north pole. Alright, that's interesting. That's good to know. I'm not going to be able to do the other things inside of here, because this place didn't come with anything to put in those. No! I know where to get stuff, but I can't get it in time. Oh no! No, 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 no. Come on! No, I missed it. There ain't no brakes on this train, chat. We gotta go. We've got like 10 seconds left. Come on, hit it. Yep, that's it. At least I'll die comfy inside of this little space station. Oh. Whee! Oh god, it's blue. I happened to land on it just as it set up for a teleport. No comfy space station for me. Only death. Okay, so there are 2 more things that can be done inside of that tower. I still haven't made my way to the south area of the brittle planet. Thank you, Crusher Mock, for 5 more. Again, Crusher Mock, please. Save your bank account. This is a bad idea. I am clearly not very good at this game and going to die to the sun a lot. There you are, you brittle bitch. Come on, breach the atmosphere. There we go. Seven kilometers. We're going 400 meters per second. This will only take a few seconds. Yeah, I started really figuring out how the ship works in terms of when to start slowing down. After overshooting it as many times as I did, I better have learned that. But first... That's not the smoke I'm looking for. The black hole puzzle stumped a lot of people. Oh, to get to the tower? It was the only thing I could think of. The moment that I noticed that the pieces of the planet were actually going through, I thought, well, if that falls through the planet, which we saw it happen one time, then that would be one way I could make my way to looking at it. It was the best I could think of. Okay. If I go this way, I should be able to find what I'm looking for. There it is. That's the entry point. As you can see, it's like in the very middle between the North and the South poles. There we go. Okay. Well, that is, of course, one thing I can do is nap it out. But because I still have stuff to check out down here, and I think I know how to get to what I'm going to. The word think is doing some heavy lifting there. But I have a slight idea now. Just gotta be fast. Okay, so that's always broken, like I thought. No matter what you do, that is going to be busted. Does that lead to what I was thinking about, or was it the other direction? No, that's not where I was going. Okay, don't do that. Just walk. Well, the roof gravity path is definitely another thing to think about, but it's not what I'm trying to get to at the moment. No, that's not it. That's not it either. I'm being dumb. Because the roof path is by the escape pod that's giving off the distress signal. Let me do that while I'm here. So what I think I'm trying to get to is the path that leads me to the South Pole, which I thought I could get to from here, but maybe not. Maybe I was wrong about that. Because this just brings me back here, and that's not where I need to go at all. Shit. Unless there was another path that I bypassed already, which is possible. Wait a second, hold on. If I jump toward the black hole, but take that gravity well, we should be good. That should take me where I want to go. Yeah. I'll refuel real quick. Sup, dog? This is what I wanted to go to. I think this might lead me to the South Pole area, and if I go quick enough, I might be able to get there before some of these gravity wells get destroyed. Oh, I guess it's by the quantum tower, is it? Up we go. So one way I could have gone is from up above in this area. And then drop down. Here we go. It this. So I think I want to take this one to launch me. Then make sure I get over to here. Oh! Oh, my ankles. Get off the wall, damn it. Actually, no, get on the wall. This is good. That's where I came from. This is where I'm going. And I think I need to go before these places drop down to their doom. I say as one place threatens to drop down to its doom. We're good. Good so far. I think we made it. Maybe. We've got some architecture. Just a little bit. Not much. Oh boy, that actually doesn't look like it goes anywhere, does it? Hold on, let me take a better peek from over here. Is there anything to climb on? Stop it! I'm trying very hard to get to this South Pole area, and I am right there, and I don't need you breaking apart anything else. Damn it. I don't get it. Oh, and apparently there's death aura down there too. Cool. That's why I need to know. Oh my god, it's everywhere. Look at all the crystals. Now what do I do? I thought I was on the right path. I thought I figured it out. Shit. Huh. Oh, wait. I just noticed some crystals. Okay, cool. Now this is a slight problem, though. Yeah, that's an issue. Can I go around it? Nope! I'm upset. Right into the hole. So how do I get past that without dying an excruciating and horrible death? Every time I figure out one puzzle piece, another puzzle piece shows it and rears its ugly head. Okay, down we go. Take this, put in this, do fast. Got places to be, stuff to do, stuff to see. This is right there, just in case I need it in the future. I mean, I say in case I need it in the future. I know I'll need it in the future. How far in the game am I? I have only checked out a couple planets, but that's because I'm very, very determined on figuring out how to deal with this goddamn brittle planet, which has been an issue or two, that's for sure. This thing being a timed planet has caused some heartache. Okay, where can I drop to hit a gravity well? Something tells me if I tried to drop there and to hit a gravity well, I wouldn't hit it properly. My legs are fine. I ain't no wuss. Hey, sup, dude, I'm back. Just need to borrow this real quick. Thanks, bye. Go, 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 go. Well, I'll say this, if I'm on this when it falls and goes through the black hole, I won't be too upset. There's a couple things I didn't get to do in it last time that I followed it. But that South Pole Observatory that I have heard so much about has been my goal for a while now. And I finally think I found the pathway to it. most part. The only trouble being that there's ghost death. Deadly, deadly ghost fog. Oh, well, that looks great. I'm sure that'll make it easier to traverse. I don't even know if I can get back to where I was before. It might be too far. Ooh, what a jump. I made it. It wasn't too far. All right, all right. Happy New Year's from Mountain Time. Only one last time zone to reach New Year's, the West Coast. Okay, so this is my problem. What the fuck do I do about that? I don't see anything that I can do about that. Oh, hey, I see something. That's what I can do about that. There was a platform to land on. All right, I did it. I did it. I'm so proud of me. Now it's time to finally get in here for the first time and find out I have like 20 seconds to look at stuff before the sun explodes. Because I took too long. Here comes the sun. Ah, gravity well. I finally made it! Yay! Does the door open from this side? It sure does. Stay open for the next time I die, thanks. Alright, what do we got? Connoy, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Cassava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Connoy, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projection pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. There are two trailheads, one at Brittle's Hollow Gravity Cannon and one at the Tower of Quantum Knowledge. There's one from the Gravity Cannon that goes here? Okay, good to know. Connoy, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. So there's a way straight to the core of the planet, eh? Past the, everything. Let's take a look. Oh, I see. Beneath the current, there's a little base. Cassava's construction yard has been using the cyclones on Giant's Deep to lift orbital probe cannon parts into orbit, but one component was pushed down past the current that usually prevents anything from sinking. Spire and I are crafting a model to determine why this happened. An update, it is now clear there are two different types of cyclone. Most cyclones on Giant's Deep rotate clockwise. There are the cyclones These are the cyclones Cassava typically uses to send components into orbit. There also exists a rarer type of cyclone that spins the opposite direction and pushes objects beneath the waters and below the current. My gratitude, Spire. Connoy is showing me your handiwork, and I'm intrigued by this secondary type of cyclone. But was it really necessary to build a model to tell me that? The model will be useful as we continue monitoring Giant's Deep. Also, I very much wanted to make a model. So the clockwise one lifts you out. The counterclockwise one pushes you down. Good to know. So that's how we can do the Giant's Deep stuff. We find a counterclockwise storm. What's this? Ooh. Oh, it's a model of the solar system, and we're adding the planets to it. That's Giant's Deep. This is the fucking horrible Bramble, and this is that's the orbit of the eye. Okay. Unable to determine orbit, no signal detected matching any known criteria for the eye of the universe. What have we learned thus far in our search for the eye of the universe? Based on our knowledge of the quantum moon, we believe the eye is in orbit around this star system's sun. This would mean the eye is located within a finite, albeit enormous, range. Those of us on the vessel originally followed the eye signal to the star system, but we were unable to warp to the eye itself. The locator we built on the Addle Rock and the new, more sensitive locator we built here were both unable to detect any trace of the eye signal. Hypothesis: the eye has stopped emitting its signal. Suppose the eye doesn't wish to be found. Cassava, how can you suggest that? The eye signal called out to summon us to this star system. I'm aware. I grew up hearing the eye's story, and yet we are no closer to finding it than you were when you first arrived here. It's fair. A lot of people came here looking for the tornado answer, not the other way around. That's the beauty of it. I came here just because this place was a place that existed and seemed interesting. I wanted to know more. How should our methods change as we continue to search for the eye of the universe? We know what the eye looks like thanks to the quantum moon. So what if we try to find the eye visually instead? Let's send out a probe. Mullah's idea is clever, but we have no idea where the eye is in relation to here. The probability of launching a probe in the correct direction would be absurdly small. I believe I have a solution for that problem. Have you spoken with Raimi and Pi about the technology they're developing? As we couldn't find the eye signal using two different devices built for this exact purpose, we should discontinue this search method. We need to build a probe launching mechanism to cover these long distances quickly. A cannon in orbit around a celestial body would circumvent the need to escape gravity's pull. Giant's Deep would be a good choice. It's furthest from the sun, and it would provide the best angles for launch. And it's moonless, except when the quantum moon is visiting. And it also has a natural cannon built into it that launches things away from it in the form of a storm. Makes sense. Let's build the cannon in orbit around Giant's Deep. Oh, never mind. They built it in orbit instead of on it. I thought they built it on the little outpost that they clearly have there. Okay. Well, this had a lot of interesting info. And if we check our map, if we really zoom out, we can see there is a weird red thing that is going on an elliptical pattern around the solar system. Presumably, that would be the eye of the universe that they were searching for. Presumably. Not necessarily. Could be something else. Oh, there's no way to turn this back around and go the other way, huh? Okay, with this, I am pretty much done with this planet, eh? That being said, we can go find out ourselves if the tower has passed through the hole yet. And if it has, I can take this and activate the two things that I couldn't activate before, and then be really, really, really done with it. Oh, hey, there's the cannon. Looks like the cannon completely broke on the way out. I don't think I see the tower yet, though. Maybe I should have taken my ship through it, since the ship is faster. I just didn't know if trying to pilot my ship would make me drop this thing or not. Hey, quit it with your creepy music. Now is not the time for creepy music. Now is the time for happy music. We learn new things. No, the sun! That means it must have gone through here somewhere. Where the hell is the tower? It has to be here if the sun is trying to explode. Bonk. Here comes the sun. There it is. I seize it. Get me in there, come on. And up we go. Bonk. Fuel depleted, using oxygen as fuel. Yeah, that's fine, I don't care. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Put it in. That didn't work? That didn't work? Shit. And that just shows me the giant steep thing again? Yep. I thought this would give me some dialogue to look at, but it didn't. Which means there must be something else I could put in it instead that might do it. And this is the wrong thing. That's possible. But for the time being, I think I'm good on the Brittle Planet. The only thing I could possibly check with it, aside from that, is, again, double-checking that, that thing there to see if a different tablet will give me text.
Thank you!
Or to alternatively see if I can land on its moon. The horrible lava moon. Crusher Mock, thank you for 5 more. I once more say you should not do this.